Hey there, Mavericks. How's it going? This is Rob Reinhold. It is April 24th, and this is a very boring start of the week. Now, look, we said over the weekend in our trading room session to not expect this week to be anything exciting. The markets are right up against resistance, and we're really having a hard time going anywhere. The only asset that actually moved today was the 10-year bond, fell 2.2%, but no one cared. The market didn't care, and if you can take a look at the numbers here, the Dow Jones was basically up 0.2%, the S&P flat, Nasdaq down a little bit, Russell flat, oil gold up a tiny bit. We come over here and we take a look at the advanced decline line. It's exactly half of stocks went up, half of stocks went down. Again, we're at this point in the market where you have to admit that it's not a real trending market environment. Here we have the S&P. We're right up against that resistance we've been talking about. Over the last 6 candles, we really haven't gone anywhere. Every day there's some movement, but you can see we're not going anywhere. We're definitely not going down. And in my opinion, we are building energy for the next leg higher. But there's nothing there showing us right here, right now, that there's going to be any move whatsoever. We come over here to the NASDAQ, and you can see it's been even worse. It's been high basing now for 3 weeks. And we're near the lower end of the base than the higher end of the base. Anyone who's looking for a market breakout in the next day or two, you're just flat out wrong unless some crazy news comes out. And anyone who's looking for a market breakdown, you're just wrong unless some crazy news comes out. At this point, there's just nothing going on. If you want to take a look at where the strength was, take a look at energy, materials, utilities. This is where the strength was. The other area we've really liked lately is healthcare. Healthcare was a very nice mover today on the upside. Outside of that, it's been a very, very quiet start to the week. So let's take a look at our scoring system. We've been at a +2 now for about 4 weeks. At this point, we're trading above the 20, above the 50 MA. The 20-50 slope has not turned up, which means we cannot be ultra bullish here. We had a 0 for the week. We said we think we have another week of basing before we eventually make a move, and we could have more than that. At this point, moderately bullish on the medium term, but neutral on the shorter term. This market just isn't going anywhere. In these kind of markets, you have to be laser focused on what's actually moving. You can't just go out and buy the Microsofts, the Teslas, the this, that the market pushes around. No, you have to really dive in to see what is moving specifically. One of the stocks that we've noticed has been moving specifically EA Sports. We talked about this over the weekend. We said, hey, look, these are the kind of trades that tend to creep higher during these times of markets where they go sideways. As you can see here, a nice high base. We're hitting up against some resistance at 130. That's why we are doing a 125, 130 short-term diagonal call spread. It's a great trade for the week, and then we'll look at it again on Friday and see if we want to hold on to it. Another nice looking trade here is Mobileye, MBLY. You can see we've cleared out of some resistance here. We broke out, we came down. Look at these candles. These are just great candles. Green candles on pullbacks are one of the best signs that you're getting that this stock wants to move higher. Okay, we could move all the way up, but we do have some resistance up here at 48. So 48 would be a short-term target. We are not asking any of our trades to do a whole lot of heavy lifting here because the wind's not at their backs. The market's not going to push things around here. The stocks have to do it by themselves. So those are 2 bulls you could take a look at. Here's a sideways I've been playing for the last month or two. It's Cheniere Energy, LNG. And 155 is the area I've been playing it as a butterfly. 150, 155, 160 butterflies have been quite profitable. If you want to widen it out, go 145, 155, 165. You can see that's an even better profit area on this one. You'll bring in a little bit less, but you'll be right more often. This stock doesn't look like it's going anywhere. Natural gas went all the way from $7 down to $2, and this stock has stayed between 140 and 165 for the last 9 months. This thing truly looks pegged as a neutral. And then on the short side, we've got ADT. ADT, very nice low base. As you can see here, we're even bouncing lower here. Nasty candle today. Looks like a breakdown for this one here. I like this one all the way down to 6. So right now it's at 682. I like the 6-7 bear call spread for May monthlies. That's going to get you in about 75 cents of credit. That means you have 30 cents of risk. Great risk reward on this one. It's a safe way to play this thing directional. Let's talk about tomorrow. Now, the pullback is not technically over. This pullback we're getting candles that aren't going down, but we're not getting candles that are showing that the buyers are back in. We still need a little bit more work before we can truly say this was a pullback, and we can start looking at, is this the run that's going to break us out of the markets? We do have a bunch of earnings this week, and if there's any week that could potentially turn this boring sideways week around, we've got tons of earnings reports. Tomorrow night, Microsoft, Google, Visa, Pepsi, McDonald's, UPS, Verizon, big ones. And then we have another round on Wednesday, another round on Thursday. If the markets don't break out this week from earnings, I'm going to make a call that the markets are likely not going to break out for a while, and then we're heading into summer, and we'll have to see what happens then. Overall, you want to be asking your trades to do a lot less than more. Lots of sideways, lots of theta. That is where the market is right now. At Maverick, we trade the market in front of us. Not the one we want it to be, but the one that is. And this is the reality. We're going nowhere at the moment. Thanks for joining me, everyone. Take care.